Hello everyone. In this video I'll be talking about debt bondage. Once again, gang stalking is human trafficking via organized crime. Human traffickers need a human to profit from. That human has an identity. That identity is used to place them in debt bondage. Gang stalking is linked to identity theft. Gang stalking is linked to deadly experiments. Deadly experiments are linked to swindle. And how can they swindle these test subjects? Via debt bondage, fraudulent debt, making their payments disappear, making their deposits disappear, leaving no evidence behind for a target individual or a test subject to even make a claim. If the bank doesn't see these transactions, the bank will not compensate these targets or test subjects for the loss of the money. Target individuals are constantly exploited for money. Any account that has the targeted individual's name will be used to exploit them for money. Same with services that they pay for. Either they are delayed or they don't get them at all. Let me give you a quick example of what this means. Everybody has monthly payments. If you don't make your monthly payments on time, you're financially irresponsible. Something's wrong with you. Target individuals, monthly payments, some of them go missing. Why would psychopaths who are professionals at the white collar crime do this? Why would they make their payments disappear? For three reasons. The first one, once again, they're using this tactic called gaslighting to make them doubt their reality, playing with their head. Number two is to exploit them for money. So if the target individual didn't save the receipt or has evidence of the transaction, then the target individual has no choice but to pay again. And they do this all the time with target individuals. The third one is to set them up. So the target individual is gonna go and make a complaint and say, hey, listen, I already paid and there's no evidence. So the audience is gonna look at this target like they're losing it. Do you see how this works? This gaslighting tactic. The likelihood of these professional psychopaths making a mistake is 1 in a million. They have perfected their game down to a science. Okay? Their program works. So they cannot wipe out the target individual's bank account all in one day. They cannot make this target homeless in 1 month. Target individuals are placed in this human trafficking program and only takes a few years to make them homeless. Their goal of gang stalking is to make the target homeless, to destroy the target in every way they can. And one of them is their finances, to make them broke, to figure out how to make them broke, to exploit them for money. To frame them as financial irresponsible, to frame them as forgetfulness. You forgot. So since these professional psychopaths have perfected the art of gang stalking and leave no evidence behind, these targets are going out there complaining and there's no help for them. Why do you think target individuals have no legal help? Because they are constantly taken advantage of by professional psychopaths. Nothing gets investigated because exposure, like that worm, when you get an earthworm from the ground and put them in the sun. Why? Because these professionals are doing federal crimes. Identity theft is a federal crime. Mail theft is a federal crime. these professional psychopaths are intercepting mail. Why? For identity theft. So these target individuals are dealing with professional psychopaths who don't care, and this is the reason why they stage car accidents. They don't care about other people. They don't care about other humans. They feel like they're gods. They feel like you can be used for anything they want. And this is how these targets, some of these targets get sold to deadly experimentations. They are being asset stripped. They're being sex trafficked. It's a long list. So these professional psychopaths have to constantly destroy their target individual's image. Character assassination is a must. Why? To isolate them so nobody believes them, to make people not like the target individual. So they're constantly setting up with their street theater personnel ways to make the target individual do something that it would be extremely horrible for the audience. They're masters at it. Okay, so they constantly have to assassinate the character of the target individual, and the target individual is constantly losing friends. It's called ghosting. They're ghosting their friends to isolate the target. And once the target is completely isolated, that's when these professional psychopaths go full force. Back to debt bondage. So human traffickers put their victims in debt bondage. Like I said with this document here, if these professional psychopaths want $5,000, they would dig into my life. Target individuals are victims of future crimes. Target individuals always complain that their devices are being adjusted, are being played with, they're hacked. All of their devices are hacked. Their computers are hacked. Their phones are hacked. So these professional psychopaths are constantly digging for something in their devices. Remember, everything is data. Everything is being documented. So for them to send you a bill from many years ago, they have to dig into in your data. For example, I never went to Italy, so they cannot send me a bill from Italy from a service I never got because I've never been there. They're better than that. They have practiced and mastered this art of gangstalking and human trafficking. So they will dig into my life and send me a bill from 10 years ago from a service or something that I did. They have my identity. So all they have to do is print a few legal doc pages, put my identity there, my social, my full name, all that. Place it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it to me. Now pay us. So if the target individual cannot prove that they are not responsible for such debt, the target individual is stuck with debt. And there will be a legal paragraph there stating if you cannot pay and you want to apply for disability, there's another page there. So once again, they're using this gangstalking program to traffic target individuals into disability programs. These target individuals are not disabled, they're not paranoid, and they're not schizophrenic. They're being gaslighted and being taken advantage of. They're being exploited for money. They're being trafficked. Why do you think they are They have no legal help. So this needs to be clear. Gangstalking is human trafficking via organized crime. That bondage is linked to human trafficking. Okay, so that's what they need. My recommendation, if you're a target individual, is completely save everything, document everything. So when you're making a transaction, have two devices. I don't know how far these professionals have gotten with the cybercrime, but I have noticed that when I use another device, the applications look different. They look almost the same. Same with utility bills. Same with your monthly payments. Are you paying? Make sure you save all those receipts. And if it's a service that's using a formula like Uber uses a formula, a 5-minute ride. The cost of it is not the same as an hour ride long. Same with your electric bill. If you live in a neighborhood of townhomes and there's a formula for these electric companies to send you bills, and according to the square footage, meter, whatever, everyone in that neighborhood should be paying an average. They cannot send you a bill for the use of a building, correct? So these target individuals are exploited for money. Anything that they have a name on is being used to exploit them for money. And this is what gangstalking is, taking advantage of a targeted individual. So target individuals that are listening to this, contact your utility bill and ask them to send you your electric. Ask them to send you the history of the usage, because these gangstalkers do manipulate your meter. Anything to suck money out of you and making your payments disappear, they're good at that. The gaslighting technique works like magic. They want you to complain. They want you to go to the police and say, my money is missing and there's no record of it. They want you to go to the bank and say, hey, my deposits are missing and there's no record of it. Their goal is to make you homeless, right? Like I said, they're not going to make you homeless in 1 month. This takes a few years, and this is how they do it. Leaving no evidence behind, making it look like you're there because you're mentally ill, financially responsible, a long list that they have made up, that they have perfected on how to make their targets homeless. This gangstalking program has been perfected. The likelihood of these professional psychopaths making a mistake is 0 to none. Like, it's very slim, but they do make mistakes. And once they make a mistake, that's when you need to document it. So if you're a target individual and you're being exploited for money, save your receipts, buy a box with a combination lock, put all your legal documents there, put all your receipts there, constantly take screenshots of all your bank accounts, all your transactions, how much you paid, because they are masters at making your money disappear. They don't like you. They want to make you as unattractive as possible. Gangstalking is satanic ritual abuse. They want to make you as unattractive as possible, and this is why they trespass your property and damage your clothes or stain your clothes. Not just that, they love moving furniture around. That they're psychopathic ways to tell you that they were there without leaving evidence of trespassing or break-in. They love taking your valuables. They love taking your nicest clothes, your nicest items, your jewelry, leaving you with just very little clothing. Why? Because their goal is to traffic you to homelessness. Some of these targets don't even realize that they're in this satanic program. Sometimes they never wake up till it's too late. They lost it all. So same with real estate. These professional gang stalkers don't like, let's say, buying a Louis Vuitton fresh from the store. They see you have it, they will figure out how to take it from you. They see that they can profit from you, so they go into your property and take valuables. They don't go to the store and buy brand new jewelry. They will take it from you. They take it from people. They're like scavengers. It's a whole gang of professional psychopaths that they take from people. They take. There is such a breed on this planet. They don't follow their 10 steps on acquiring, let's say, real estate. They take it. They figure out how to take it. Let's say there's a developer who has subdivided raw land into 4 lots. Lot 1, Lot 2, Lot 3, and Lot 4. Sweet little old lady uses her retirement money to put an offer and buys Lot 4. Uses her savings and pays most of Lot 4. She lives there. So these professional psychopaths who are human hunters also want a piece of land in that area. Which out of the 4 lots do you think these professional psychopaths are gonna go for? There are 3 vacant ones, and they are the exact same square footage. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Gang stalking is human trafficking. They need a human, so they're gonna go for Lot 4 because Lot 1, Lot 2, Lot 3, there's no human there. There's no profit there. That's not fun for them. They don't get off on that. So they're gonna stage ways on how to put that sweet little old lady on the street. Making payments disappear, etc., whatever they do. Staging a foreclosure, putting that sweet little old lady on the street. Easy target. Sweet little lady doesn't have a strong support system, so now all she has is her clothes and her card, and now she's homeless. Easy target. No legal help for you, sweet little lady. We have your land now. That's what gang stalking is. Gang stalking is asset stripping. Gang stalkers need a human to profit from. Research doctors need a human to do research on. Gang stalking is linked to deadly experiments. Gang stalking is linked to asset stripping. Gang stalking is human trafficking via organized crime, identity theft, and debt bondage. Why debt bondage? So the target who has been taken advantage of can never recover. So, back to the contract. They need my identity. They dig into my life. They print a few pages. They send me debt. And if target individuals don't have a way to prove that they are not responsible for such debt, they're stuck. So my advice to target individuals is to save all your receipts, constantly take screenshots of your online activity, use your device and use somebody else's device. Document, 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 or else they will make you homeless. Their goal is to make you homeless. It's satanic ritual abuse. They don't like you. They're making sure to destroy you in every way possible. Character assassination. Constantly setting up ways to destroy your image. That's constant. They have to destroy your image. Years of this. Eventually, these targets are going to reach out. There's no justice for target individuals. There's no legal help for target individuals. So they're going to reach out. And that's exactly what they want, to label you as dangerous. Some start drinking every day to ease the pain away, right? That's exactly what they want. They want you to become an alcoholic, a drug addict. That's what they want. They want you to constantly reach out. That's what they want. They get off on that. That's their goal, for you to become an alcoholic, drug addict, sell your body for sex to survive, all that, when you can easily find a decent job. Why are they preventing you from getting a job? What's in it for them? They don't like you. They're trying to figure out how to destroy you in every way possible. That's what gangstalking is. Destroy the target in every way possible. Destroy their health is part of it. Destroy you financially is part of it. Destroying your credit scores, making sure no bank accepts you, making you look financially irresponsible. So when you're financially irresponsible, something's wrong with you. Your forgetfulness, right? It's all a setup. They have mastered the art of trafficking people to prison, to the psych ward, or just to make them homeless. If they want people in prison, why don't they go after the real criminals? There are many out there. They're free. Why are they going after you who hasn't done anything and who's trying to get a job? Same with the psych ward. There are a lot of like mentally ill people. If you need to fill up those mental institutions, why don't you take those? Why are they so obsessed with these targets? Because once you are placed in this program, there's no way out. They want you gone. Some targets give up. Like if you Google what gangstalking is, it is to drive the target to suicide. They destroy them in every way possible, so the target has probably take their life. That's horrible. Who can pull that off? Only psychopaths, sociopaths, and sadists. Normal people don't go destroying other people's lives. But there's such a breed of people that get off on that. And these professionals have hired this breed of people to get rid of the people that they don't want. So, back to that bondage. One of the ways that they're destroying you is via fraudulent debt, or like inflating the cost of your bills and you don't even notice it, or making your payments disappear and you don't even notice it. These targets, some never wake up. They end up homeless. These professional psychopaths have taken advantage of them. They have taken their land. They have taken something from them. They're not going to go after who hasn't, who rents an apartment. There's no profit there. They are profiting from the target in some way. Identity theft is linked to human trafficking, and gangstalking is linked to identity theft. The whole thing is linked. It's a huge organized crime, and it's not fair that you, as a target individual who hasn't done anything, all you've been doing is trying to survive. You're trying to get a job, make an honest living. It's not fair that these professional psychopaths are working hard at destroying your life while profiting from it. They're making themselves rich at the expense of your hard work, your body, and using your identity for a bunch of fraud. Is that fair? Everybody has the right to pursue for happiness. Why are they preventing you from getting a job? Why are they sabotaging everything? Why are they trying to make you financially irresponsible? What the hell is that? Like I said, if you don't document your receipts, if you don't save your receipts, if you don't take screenshots of your transactions, they will take financial advantage of you. They will place you in debt bondage. We're eventually gonna get old. So you're not gonna remember if you paid a bill 20 years ago, right? They will send you a bill from like 10, 20 years ago. Just to suck the last of your retiring money. What? That's what they do. Target individuals are modern slaves. I thought slavery ended. Well, it looks like it never did. It's not fair that these professionals are getting rich and using people to get rich. They're cheating their way to wealth. You should not be afraid of cheaters. Target individuals don't cheat their way to wealth. Target individuals don't use other people to profit from. They don't go breaking and into somebody's home, stealing valuables. Only cheaters do that. They're cheating. They're constantly cheating. Constantly cheating. They have mastered the art at the white collar crime, and that includes cybercrime. They have the best lawyers who have mastered the art at the fine print. They're lawyers who have mastered the art at the fine print. You cannot beat that. They make it look like everything, they follow the law, they didn't. These people use other people to get rich. These research doctors use other people to pass patents or to do some kind of deadly experiment. They need people, they use people. People who use other people to get themselves rich are human trafficking. I just have to say that, make it clear. And for target individuals listening to this, document. It's not fair that you're being taken advantage of. It's not fair that they're destroying you in every way they can, and you're just trying to get a job. You haven't done anything. Save all your receipts because their goal is to suck as much money out of you. They leave no evidence behind. So for the deposits that you made into your banks, take a screenshot, document it. And if they're sending you fraudulent debt like this, because they do, from years, and you didn't save those receipts, now you're stuck. They have to have your identity to send you fraudulent debt. That fraudulent debt is a legally binding contract. You're stuck. So save all your receipts, go into your documents, start digging, making copies, put your legal documents, all your receipts, all your transactions, your screenshots, all that in a safe with a combination. Don't let them get rich just because they print a few pages with your name on it. They need your identity to put you in that bondage. The profit, you see the profit here. They print a few pages with your name on it. Or they hack some account that you had in the past with your name on it and made it look like you owe them. How do they do that? Impressive work, right? Target individuals are constantly exploited for money. This is what target individual is. They're victims of future crimes. So I'm gonna put a link of this FBI agent who wrote a book about future crimes. Their whole life is hacked. Their devices are hacked. Their apps are hacked. And I would not be surprised if they hack their brains and their bodies because they're such a crime. And it is written in books already. So target individuals are victims of future crimes. All right, that's it for my debt bondage. Save your receipt. Don't let them put you in debt bondage, because if you don't save those receipts, or if you cannot prove you're not responsible for such debt, they will make you their slave. Okay, debt bondage is linked to human trafficking. Gangstalking is human trafficking via organized crime. Don't let them get away with it. Take care of yourself. Be strong. Be safe. Be healthy. Save all your receipts. Take care. Bye.